Alright, so 2024 has just concluded, and here we are to reflect upon what a year it has been with Liverpool Football Club and what is expected in the future. That's what we are going to talk about. Starting off with the Klopp retirement video, which dropped down on 26 January 2024, which was one of the focal points of the year. How the fans reacted to that, what Klopp fans felt about that news, how saddening that was and how shocking it was, because that dropped out of nowhere and no one was expecting. People were expecting him to see out his contract, which was for 2 more years. But it was well understood as well because he was feeling out of energy. That's what he said, and he's human as well. He deserved that break when he wanted that to happen. And for us, it has been a journey of 9 years. The ups and downs, the lows, the happiness which he instilled in the people, just being a person he was. So that was a lot to process, and when something such beautiful and good is and valuable is gone, everyone is meant to take it in a harsh way, which was the case with a lot of Liverpool fans, including me. I was sad for a couple of days to 3, sort of in tears as well. But I didn't give any reaction to it because that was tough to process. And still, I know few friends of mine who are finding it hard to cope with the Klopp's retirement. But time heals, time helps. I hope they will get good with that as well. And what I felt, I wrote that during the farewell, which was the last match against Wolverhampton, the farewell speech which he gave. I wrote out stuff and it's been posted on Twitter, which I will just show on this, put on display over here on the right hand side. So that was the impact which he left in a lot of fans. So future was unknown after his retirement, and once we are in that farewell moment when he was about to leave and was giving that speech, but the speech which he gave, that was very crucial, because that sort of calmed some fans down when he prophesied the name of the next coach who was to be brought in, honest Lord. That chant which he gave in the Anfield, that did install a bit of faith in him as well, because when Klopp saying you got to believe in him, because he was the man who said he would deliver at least one trophy in the next 4 years, which is what we won as a Champions League title, which was his first major title at the club. Of course, he won the domestic cups as well along the way, and the very next season we won the Premier League as well. Those were sweet moments which we had in the club. Of course, the heartbreaks of 2 European finals, missing out the league title by point or 2. That was also the case which happened multiple times, but Klopp's faith in his successor gave us a feeling that it should be alright, if not too much to be worried about. Of course, after that, pre-season came, a bit of things were tweaked in the system, which was Klopp's high pressing, high intensity filled system just to attack and attack. That was the way we were under most of the part, playing under Klopp. So there was tweaking that system, and there was a panic as well in the signing time, because we didn't had a lot of signings. Only one player signed was the keeper, which will be arriving in, of course, in the 2025 summer transfer window. So that was one signing, and the late signing which we did was Federico Chiesa, which was during the warm-up period of the preseason. He couldn't get the time to have proper warm-up at the club, and we need proper DM. That was requirement as well, because Endo, who is in his 30s, 32 I think is his age right now, you don't want to risk it with just going into one proper CDM to the season. So it felt like we are in the trouble, but with the way things turned out as the season progressed, we went step by step. First victory was against United, against the top 6, which we say in general. Of course, their current position doesn't, so it says that they are a top 6 club, but usually the top 6. So we did well in that United match. After that Chelsea match, we won. Drew with Arsenal as the season progressed. Victory against Spurs. And moving further, which was the latest one against Spurs, skipping the couple of things. Real Madrid match we won for the first time after I think 15 or 18 years, something like that. 15 years, 2008, 2009 was the last time which we won against Real Madrid in European fixture. And win against City did made us feel that we are in good phase right now. So the nervousness, which was only on the lack of signings of proper DM, which was missing, which Kranberg stood out pretty well, and he just took us all by surprise with the way he has played up till now. And there hasn't been a single match where he committed a mistake. So one loss so far through the season, which was in the league match against Nottingham Forest, who are currently placed at third position as well. So we have been in a bit of unexpected moment right now. No one was expecting Slot to be just getting in and going in with a push for the titles. So right now we are at the top of league table, leading by 6 points with one game in hand. Arsenal follows us at 39 points from 19. We are at 18 matches and 45 points. And alongside that, Champions League, haven't lost a single match there. So that's going as a good run there as well. Talking about other point as well, with the way Mo Salah has reignited himself. Of course, he hasn't had bad seasons, but with the way he got into the Liverpool in the first 2 seasons, with the way he has been performing, he's probably doing much better than that season as well right now, with his goal involvements round about in 30 goals and assists, and we are almost halfway through the season. So that also helped a lot to new manager as much as it has helped the team in totality, because there was no certainty of a good season. At least we were hoping we will finish in the top 4, but being at top of the league table, that's definitely a golden moment right there up till now. And mentioning about the domestic cups, we are in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup and yet to play FA Cup round, which is happening shortly within this week or 2. Of course, one thing to consider here could be the form of other teams, which the sides like Man City have dropped down massively in the form. Spurs are not playing their best football. Aston Villa and Brighton going down from past few weeks. So that helped club too, but we can't ignore the fact that we are playing brilliant football right now, and credit goes for that only. Of course, you can say this team's form is going down, dipping down. That happens every season. One or the other clubs, maybe 3-4 clubs, won't be on the levels which they have been performing in the previous season, which happened with us too in a couple of seasons under Klopp as well. So that's normal, but we can't ignore the fact that we have played brilliant football up till now. Of course, we had a little bit of injury as well. We dealt with it pretty finely as well. So on top of the league table with end of 2024, and what are the expectations for the future? First and foremost, let's hope we get to win multiple trophies at least this season, which is pretty doable with the form we are in, but it's good to be confident, and we shouldn't be overconfident about our current form, because it would be foolish to stay overconfident and it just takes maybe 2 or 3 matches to get derailed from any title. If we had 2-3 bad matches, the gap would narrow down to 2 or maybe 3 points, or maybe level up with the other teams who are trying to chase the title, like so Arsenal and a bit of Nottingham, which you don't expect them to be going all the way. So that second expectation as well is just get the contract signing done of Van Dijk, Salah, and probably Trent as well, which definitely depends on the players now. Do they want to be a part of the project for a longer term and want to really sign the contract? Hopefully they do. Hopefully Trent signs as well. He's ready to hit his peak as well, and maybe if required, a signing or 2 in the January transfer window might just help, which looks like unlikely because recently Slot said he's happy with the squad that he has at his disposal. So from phase of uncertainty to unexpected, we are here, and let's hope we have a good season going into 2025. Happy New Year to all of you.